random wizard, hopping over one defender to posterize a second. No way!
And joining us now is the top play of the year winner. Congratulations, Random Wizard, and welcome to Nba2k24.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. And shout out to everyone who voted for me because it's been a long journey. I think season 3 was the first time my clip aired. Right. So shout out to everyone who voted.
All right, so let's talk about this play because this was absolutely insane. Not only did you clear one defender, but you jammed it over a second. What was going through your head when you cleared the first defender and saw the second one standing back there?
I thought I was going to miss the dunk. I thought I was going to either mistime it or just miss it in general. So, yeah, I was surprised it happened.
You've seen all of the plays on 2K TV. Were you...
Coming down the tunnel earlier, the Hornets getting mentally prepared. And I know the home fans are prepared as well. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analysts, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. So here's Miami's starting group. The wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's MP. And it's Jovic in at the 4 slot. And for Charlotte, P.J. Washington is out there with Miller. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then it's Smith, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Players, as we can see, starting to wear down this late in the season. You got to be careful of that, Doris. How important, then, is depth at this point of the year?
Yeah, Kevin, it's critical. It's almost impossible not to have some nicks and bumps as the season winds down. Teams that can use their whole bench typically have an advantage down the stretch because you can rest those guys who maybe are a little bit more banged up than you'd like to see. But you've got to see the whole floor. LaMelo Ball does exactly that, finds the open man.
Floats it up for MP, and MP throws it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now, here's Ball. You talk about a player who can... absolutely light it up. He averages over 31 points a game.
Well, you love LaMelo Ball staying locked in on that jumper despite the contact. That's excellent concentration.
MP against Ball. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 5 now.
Listen, everyone knows what kind of shooter this guy is. Just his presence on the floor creates space.
So when we're talking about team identities, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
Here's Washington. 11 points last game. First quarter, just over a minute played. Outside, Ball. 6 to shoot. Get the shot. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
A 3 from MP. Good, and Butler gets the assist. MP's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Heat. Ball against MP. Ball, the pass to Washington. On the wing, Miller. Three-pointer. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
And so it's Charlotte with it, following the score by Miami. Tipped away. Watching the line there, that'll be a backcourt violation. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Isaiah Jackson. A three from MP. Rebound by Smith.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
Miller kicks to Washington to end the run. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Adebayo. Credit where credit is due. P.J. Washington is one hard-working guy on the floor. Isn't he, Greg?
He's got that grittiness to him, Kevin. Values every chance he gets to affect the game. And like you said, he puts a ton of effort into his play.
And the Hornets call time here. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And winning that game the way they did with the incredible fourth-quarter comeback couldn't have left them feeling any better.
And
substitution on the court.
on defense, Miami. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Miller with the ball. Butler covering. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got 9.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Williams is out there with P.J. Washington. Then it's Miller, and it's Smith, and it's Ball in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Pass the ball. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, you can see the impressive vertical of LaMelo. This guy gets to the cup and slams it home.
MP passes to Adebayo. Launches it. MP, no good. Hornets trail by 10. And the foul called on MP.
Number 7.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Miller, the pass to Williams. That's a 2 from Smith. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. The Heat leading by 8. Butler up top, covered by Miller. And there's the bucket from MP.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Here's Smith. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you very much. The Hornets want to play with tempo. Coach Steve Clifford said offense starts with playing through the strengths of your best players. Melo Ball is a great talent with a passion for the game and a flair for playing in the open court. We want to take advantage of that. Kevin?
Yeah, makes sense. David, thanks. Now Butler. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. MP, no good. And the last couple of years, Doris, Charlotte has really picked up the pace.
I think, Kevin, that's to place an emphasis and try to bring out the best of LaMelo Ball. He flourishes in that exact kind of environment. Brilliant passer, wants to be dynamic in transition. I think it's a smart choice.
Gobert, he's checked in for Charlotte. And then for Miami, Highsmith is checked in. And Martin subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Ball against MP. To the middle, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And coaches have these sayings, Doris. Among them, the ball finds energy. What does that mean?
It means, Kevin, that the ball honors basketball players who play the right.
So it's the Miami Heat enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break.
Hornets 41, the Heat 53.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. The wingman, it's Hero and Butler. Then it's MP. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jovic in at the power forward position. MP outside. No good on the three. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Hornets. It's a 10-point game. Here's Smith. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doris, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013, probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history. There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo, shot after shot going down.
Passes to MP. It's good from long range.
Number 7.
MP's got 21 in the game.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped him seize control.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Gobert dishes the ball.
Their coaching staff wants Adebayo to be an impact defender, and they've got to be happy with his D on that possession. Way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Well, the last time, GA, the Hornets made the playoffs was back in 2016.
And that was during Steve Clifford's first stint with the organization. I'm sure that played a factor in their decision to bring him back as head coach.
MP passes to Butler. MP kicks to Hero. Back to MP. The Heat rebound. Adebayo on the follow. And the Heat lead by 14.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Gobert finds ball. Back to Gobert. It's tipped. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Bam is a menace defensively. This time he uses those active hands to start the break.
Ball, the pass to Washington. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Hero on the wing. There's the three. MP on the follow. MP's got 25 points in the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the Hornets call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And some changes here for the Hornets. Williams, he's checked.
Substitution on the court.
And there's the pass to Okoro. Charlotte moving it around. Gobert against Adebayo. Ball no good. The Heat leading by 16. LaMelo Ball is out there with Okoro. Then there's Washington. Then it's Miller, and it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Hornets' 5. Here's Okoro. Great D that time from Hero.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Butler dishes to MP. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
3.
Butler's got assist number 8 here in this one already. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Okoro passes to Gobert. Ball with a wide open look. Charlotte no good that time either.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Butler finds MP. No good on the triple. Hornets trail by 19. Ball with it. Now defended by MP. Poked away. A clear look for Ball. Kept alive. Here's Gobert. And again, the Hornets missing.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
And here's MP for three. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage him.
And the foul called on MP.
Number 7.
That will get him his fourth foul of the game. And the Hornets making a change here. Smith has checked in. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. Greg is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guard?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Payton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant, and, of course, CP3 is still going.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
And this is what they wanted. I mean,
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Well, I remember being broke before I was in the mix. See, my Raekwon was just the fuel I needed, so I started taking risks. When everybody had the 5, I leveled up and did the 6. AMG kid knocking, it was written. Gucci knitted, you thought Gucci did it. This Italian race car got in it. See a phantom, ain't a phantom if that spooky's rented. Smokes in it, cokes in it, 300,000 in tennis chains. I'm roped in it, waving through a glass top coupe like the Pope's in it. Heaven only snows in my trunk. The more that you see, you're closer to no limit. I used to want a 300Z with a phone in it. I'm global and roam with it, feeling at home with it. Money come, money go, ain't no control in it. Push. Yeah. All I ever wanted was to never end up broke. Cause money can't buy back time. Long nights, no lights, dreaming about the bins. No rice, just ice, nothing in the fridge. Sick of making friends, all they do is burn a bridge. I'm drowning in my sins, I never learned how to swim. My life jacket Celine, swim trunk Supreme. Just left the scene in Alexander McQueen. I remember nights I was too broke to think deep. I lost more money than sleep. I was watching corners, I ain't never mopped the floor. Touched 100,000 in 20s from doing chores. Mama was a queen pin, Coretta with cream. She was to Martin Luther. For Christmas I bought the black 4-wheelers. Then a bunch of, I guess it's safe to say it, finally reached his goals. Cause all I ever wanted was to never end up broke. Never ever. All I ever wanted was to never end up broke. All I ever wanted was to never end up broke. Yeah. was to never end up broke. Cause money can't buy back time. My
goal was always millions by the 50 piece. And I swear to God I'd get rich and trying. Even if it meant Mr. Thanksgiving.
y'all know the way I roll. That's just the game I play. I'm worth my weight in gold. That's just the way I'm raised. Y'all know the way I roll. That's just the game I play. I'm worth my weight in gold. That's just the way I'm raised. With my G on top. That's like my Sunday head. Before I was in the mix, see my Raekwon was just the fuel I needed, so I started taking risks. When everybody had the 5, I leveled up and did the 6. AMG kit knocking, it was written. Gucci lit it, you thought Gucci did it. This Italian race car got it. See a phantom ain't a phantom if that spooky's rented. Smoke tinted, coke tinted, 300,000 in tennis chains, I'm broke in it. We've been through glass top coupe like the Pope's in it. Heaven only snows in my trunk with
So if you were watching your dunk, let's say like at the NBA All-Star Weekend dunk contest, what would you give your dunk as a judge?
Oh, it's an 11, 100% an 11. I just jumping out of my chair, it's over, you know.
And then, what NBA player, past or present, would you want to make that dunk?
That's a good question. While I was recording the clip, I was actually using my LeBron James build technically. So it would probably have to be LeBron, just because the athleticism, prime Bron jumping over a guy and then on another guy. That's some prime LeBron James, I think. Everyone was like, how did that even happen? My one buddy who I was actually
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's MP. And it's Jovic in at the 4 spot. And for Memphis, Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Robert Williams out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Roddy in at the 3 spot. Well, Grant, going into these back-to-back games, do you think coaches are more conscious of the disbursement of minutes in the first game?
You know, they have an idea of the total number of minutes they want their superstar in over the 2-day period. But it really comes down to how this first game goes.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. And here's MP from outside. Drills it from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
MP against Morant. Jackson, pass to Morant. 2 points. That one goes.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Pass to Adebayo. From deep, MP. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. MP's got 6.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Morant against MP. Pass to Bane. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jackson. Rebounded by Jovic.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
MP shot is off. The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 3 so far. A few teams in the NBA take on the identity of their city. None more than the Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh, so true. I mean, grit and grind is a way of life in Memphis. And the team embraces that mantra, playing with a swagger.
Now here's Morant. 43 points last game out. MP, the pass to Adebayo. Stolen by Jackson. Right side, Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
And MP throws it down.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Morant with it, now guarded by MP. And Richard, Ja Morant, one of those guys that seems to always be working hard on his game. So much fun to watch.
Yeah, he looks to improve every single year and still believes he can get even better than he is now. You gotta love that type of mindset. In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. And again, Memphis no good. Miami has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. MP outside. There's the triple. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
I just love the ball move.
Morant surveying the floor. Pass to Bane. From 11 feet away, and he hits the jumper for 2.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And there's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Roddy, no good. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 7-point differential. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Timeout call, Memphis.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change, and change soon.
And Coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
A line change here for Memphis.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Quickly, Adebayo with the rejection.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo.
Substitution on the court.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Jaren Jackson out there with Robert Williams. And it's Roddy in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Pass to Jackson. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Jovic. Miami has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Now here's MP, hounded by Morant. Back to MP. Here's Highsmith. Takes the 12-footer and hits it.
Taking full advantage of a gap in the mid-range coverage.
And here's Memphis now. They host the Hawks after this one. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Now here's Bane. The D's right on him. Rebound by the Heat.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Hornets just played phenomenal. He finished with 30 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. His relentless approach has just worn teams out lately. He is winning the battle of wills. Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Here's Morant. The Heat making their last shot. Outside Bane. There's a minute 26 left to play in the first half of basketball. Fast break. Here come the Heat. And MP throws it down.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Morant.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
MP against Morant. And that one drops. Morant's got 10.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
Pass to MP. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown. MP's got 25 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Bane. He's coming off a 19-point game against Utah. Right wing. Here's Roddy. Releases from the wing and drills it. Roddy's gotten his first points in this one. Miami's gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. MP against Morant. Pass to Hampton. From deep, MP. And the Heat, another three.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. And so it's Miami in total control.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Grizzlies, 21. The Heat, 50. Your Grizzlies, Houston.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture at an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
Setting the floor for Miami. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Then it's MP. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jovic in at the 4 slot. Butler finds MP. The 3. And Morant clears the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Ronnie gets it to go. Now here's MP. And he's got 28 now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Miami Heat are a team of underdogs and overachievers. Their all-star big man, Bam Adebayo, said, quote, "We like guys like that with those stories of I got cut, this and that and the third. You know, blue-collar people that had to work for what they got. And Brian, when you play for the Heat, hard work is what keeps you on the court."
That is the truth. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. And the Grizzlies with possession here. The Heat making their last shot.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Pass to Jovic. From deep, MP. He drops it from range.
3.
MP's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Here's Bane. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
RJ, you watch Desmond Bane. He plays with a giant chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, not highly recruited out of high school, playing 4 years in college. Bane was the last pick of the 2020 first round. And let me just say,
Shooting for Miami, Caleb Martin at the line for 1.
Eight seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Morant outside. That shot is off. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Heat just dominating this one. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Robert Williams. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Jaren Jackson, and it's Roddy in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
From deep, MP on target from range. MP's got 36 points.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And while we have a second, what rule changes, if any, would you like the NBA to consider, Richard?
Well, how about this? Instead of rule changes, I want to talk about something that I want them to keep the same. I want them to keep the same 82-game season. That's the same that Bill Russell played, that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar played. They weren't flying private. They didn't have 5 trainers. They didn't have all of this technology. And these guys put up outstanding seasons and played 82 games. That was the benchmark, and I think doing that and changing that would mess with history.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting only 36% so far in this game. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Down low. And Butler the bucket on the assist by MP. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points. I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Williams finds quickly. And to even things out for free agents from year to year, the league now has something called cap smoothing, RJ.
In the past, free agents in a year with a big cap spike would get a lot more money than free agents in the other years. This is an attempt to even it out so we don't have the same thing happen back in 2017.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. And then Morant with the dunk.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And here's MP from outside. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 5 assists tonight.
Give him an inch and he'll take a 3. So dangerous from distance.
That's out of bounds. Last time. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Brian Anderson, along with our 2K Sports crew.
Splash!
Stay focused on your workout. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Get your mind right. Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
You're gonna be losing today.
Anytime.
You also get 1 million VC. What are you going to do with that VC, Wizard?
I think I'm going to make another build, maybe another slasher, but I might put some more three-point on it.
You're also getting a digital download of NBA 2K25, 250,000 VC for 2K25, a My Team card of your choice in 2K24, a My Team card in 2K25, a 2K TV award winner t-shirt. That last thing is the best one of them all, so we better see you in 2K25 wearing that t-shirt.
I'll definitely be rocking that t-shirt, especially when the game comes out.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just welcome everyone to Noche NBA. So here's Miami's starting group. The wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's MP. And it's Jovic in at the 4 slot. And for the Rockets, Thompson and Green are the guard pair. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. And it's Whitmore in at the 3, the small forward. And you look at how these teams match up, Clark. The guard positions boasting plenty of talent.
And you think about it, Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high. But nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show.
Now Whitmore, after the missed 3 from MP.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Adebayo kicks to MP. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
There they go, finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
And Houston calls their first timeout of the game.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And with most of the season in the books, the power rankings have really taken shape. Taking a look at Houston, they're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And you know, for the Heat, they believed they were the best team entering the year. Others believed it too, and we've seen nothing to dissuade that assumption.
Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans. Hey, Greg, here we are watching Cam Whitmore. What impresses you most about his game?
Kevin, for me, I think it's his toughness. He's not afraid to go.
Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. What's up?
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
And the pass to Şengün. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Smith. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Adebayo passes to MP. Butler dishes to MP. Passes it to Hero. Back to MP. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 6.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And it looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
The Rockets have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Thompson and Green are the guard pair. Whitmore is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Smith in at center, locking down the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. The Heat trail by 5. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies had a huge game. He picked up 39 points, and as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. The numbers he put up were really impressive, and he's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Here's Green. Goes back up. Pass to Eason. Lets the three fly. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Good read from Green there. Getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
And the dunk by MP.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
And it's Whitmore missing. The Heat trail by 6. The three from MP. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Pass to Smith. Here's Whitmore. Defended by Butler. And it's Whitmore missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Taking a look here at some numbers for Bam Adebayo. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. And he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's a three-point game. MP, good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Timeout call for Rockets. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
For the Rockets, Şengün's checked in for Whitmore, and it's Dylan Brooks in for Tari Eason. Count that one. And the Rockets lead by 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Floats it up for MP. Goes down the alley-oop slam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Brooks against Martin. Tries it from 9. Here's Şengün. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
And the Rockets making a cheap. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat out front. They lead by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, your Rockets 39, the Heat 42.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. The wingman, it's Hero and Butler. Then it's MP. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jovic in at the 4 spot. The Heat leading by 3. Clark, one benefit that Jabari Smith has had in his career is the wisdom from his dad. He has learned a lot.
No wisdom like a father's wisdom, particularly when a dad has traveled the road that his son is traveling in the NBA. I'm sure his dad learned a ton in his experience that he has passed on to Jabari Smith Jr. in a way that's benefited the younger Smith.
Pass to Whitmore. They kick it out to Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Inside, Green's energetic play makes him really hard to contest without fouling. The defense's best effort turns into a foul.
Something I like about Jalen Green, that ability to go vertical and just adjust midair.
We call that great body control, partner, and you've seen guys over your time around the league where that's a special gift, and it really can make it hard for defenders. Green is excellent using that body and athleticism.
Tari Eason's checked in for Smith.
Onto the floor for your Rockets.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Houston moving the ball around. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Thompson.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Hero passes to MP. Off target with his 3.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
And the ball goes out of bounds. It's touched by him. He's 0-1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. It depends on what a team needs.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Rockets lead by 7. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Fred VanVleet. Smith is out there with Whitmore. Then it's Thompson, and it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. It's the 5 for Houston right now.
It's been all VanVleet tonight. One of the best undrafted players in league history.
And here's MP for 3. The pass to Butler. MP outside. Rocket 6. Buries it from 3-point range. MP's got 21.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
They get it back. Smith. That one doesn't go.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Wasted no time on that one. He's got 24.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
And stolen by MP. And again, Miami with the triple. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Heat.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Miami's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Here's Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Love the force and focus that Butler plays this game with. That was reflected in the finish.
Timeout called. The Rockets. MP's really making a difference here.
He's killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you just ask him for him to drop another triple on you.
For the Rockets, Şengün comes in for Brooks, and it's Green in for Fred VanVleet. Heat also with the sub. Adebayo's checked in. I now send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, the Rockets coach had some words for his team during the timeout. He's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Green, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Floats it up for MP, and the dunk by MP.
Butler draws the attention and kicks to a teammate. Perfection.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Green inside. He's covered by Hero. Şengün with the bucket.
He's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Green against Hero. And here's MP for three. Here's Butler. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
And Butler relishes this. I mean, he feels really comfortable going right at the defense at crucial points in the game.
At the elbow, it's Thompson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now.
And this guy is a gamer. Hero embraces any chance he can to draw a foul while taking a shot. And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Here's Thompson. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Hero. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Hero's got 7 now in this quarter.
And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch.
Here's Green. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Kicks it out to Hero. And here's MP for 3. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The feed to Smith. Bobbed up there for Green. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
MP kicks to Butler. Pass to MP. Lets it go from deep. Drains it from downtown.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're trailing by 3. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you could be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Seconds left in the fourth. And it's Green missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
It's hauled in by Hero.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
That makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're behind by 5. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Rise up and give a big hand to your Little Timbers.
Here's Whitmore. Fires the 3. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Beautiful setup. You see right there. Alperon Sengun. His game isn't all about power.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
There's Green with the 3. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this
Congratulations to all of our 2K TV Awards winners, and thanks to every one of you for being a part of the NBA 2K community.
Absolutely. We look forward to seeing even more amazing stuff from all of you this summer. And we'll be out there handing out some L's, probably off camera. It's the only time we win these days.
And be sure to check back here next week. We're signing off for the season with our second annual 2K TV virtual wrap party.
I can't wait. We're celebrating by gaming. We've asked 2K community members to pop into various modes to team up or play against us. Win or lose, it's going to be a guaranteed good time.
Until then, enjoy the game and enjoy.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Welcome, and so a look at our starters for the Heat. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Martin at power forward with Adebayo as the center. And it's MP in at the 1 spot. And for the Pacers, Nikola Vucevic is out there with Walker. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's George. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. And Smitty, you look at this matchup. These teams both blessed with players who can do some damage from the perimeter.
And that's what every team is looking for, B.A. It's hard to compete in today's NBA if you can't spread the floor.
Now here's Halliburton. Vucevic, he's off on that one. Good D by Adebayo. And here's MP from outside. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
And we've seen Butler develop his passing game over the years.
Pass to Nembhard. Lets it go from the wing. And no good. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they were really able to keep their intensity high throughout the game. Never really saw them back off.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination.
We played just over a minute here in the first. It's Walker on the wing. To the middle. Here's Halliburton. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Yeah, nice effort from Halliburton, working to get that point-blank shot.
Taking a glance at Jarris Walker, a forward with a lot of tools in his bag, Grant.
Oh, B.A., not only is he skilled inside, he's proven he's got a three-ball, too. And when it comes to defense, he uses his strength so well to make an impact, especially around the rim.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
That was a sensational pass. And then the catch and finish in the same motion? Ridiculous.
Alley-oops like that are so rare, you simply have to take a second to enjoy it. Halliburton misses.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Here's Butler. George with the block.
This is what you love about PG at the defensive end. The link instincts. What a block.
Drops in the 3.
And you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. It's stolen by MP. Throws it up high.
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 6. And here's Butler outside. And they'll get another chance. MP against Walker. 6 to shoot. And here's MP from outside. And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 12 points in the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
When Caleb Martin's on the floor, you know he's going to inject some energy into the team.
And he's talked about that, Grant. He takes pride in being the guy that gives them a lift when they need it. It's terrific to have a guy set that example.
Now here's Ball. He's averaging more than 12 a game. Consistent threat on offense. A minute 58 left in the first quarter here. MP no good. Indiana trailing here. Looking to win the run. Hits the trifecta.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The Heat have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. And he lobs it up top. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
What vision from Rozier there. Seeing his teammate was wide open and making the right pass.
Minute 32 left to play in the first quarter. Inside, here's Nembhard. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. He's got 5.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores. That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And the shot's good.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the knack.
Now here's MP. 14 points for him.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Ball. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
I love how hard Lonzo Ball plays. It's what's allowed him to overwhelm the defense right there.
MP outside. From the arc. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
It's stolen by MP for the finish. And MP throws it down.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. To the paint. Here's Nembhard. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. The Heat with the lead. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Count that bucket.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Indiana's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. MP, the pass to Highsmith. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Nembhard. A shot to stop the run. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Nembhard's got his third bucket of the night. And so it's Miami. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And if you're... Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana. And that quarter was over.
Your Pacers, 37. The Heat, 29.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And so it's Indiana with it. Walker out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then there's George. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Halliburton misses. Miami trailing. One thing about the Heat, Smitty, they always seem to turn castaways into contributors.
You're right, B.A. So many undrafted players who've broken through in Miami. Credit the front office and coaching staff, finding and developing those diamonds in the rough.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Rockets really lit up the floor. He came away with 34 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. And he had an overall impressive game, chipping in multiple ways. He was Mr. Versatility. Yeah.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Grant.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the all-defensive team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
And here's MP from outside. Pacers with a rebound. Walker's got 4 rebounds in the game. George outside. All sorts of time. The Pacers again can't hit.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
MP no good. Indiana leading. The ball's knocked loose. Halliburton with the ball. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
And this is how dangerous Halliburton can be from the mid-range. You gotta guard him closely.
Butler passes to Hero, and here's MP from outside. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the inside, Nembhard. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Nembhard's got 9.
Love what Paul George is doing right there, spotting those wide open guys.
MP finds Adebayo. Back to MP. Takes a 3. Knocks down the triple.
Continuing from where he left off. First 3-pointer of this half, 4th of the game.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Over to the wing. Fires from deep. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
MP outside. Back to Butler. From deep, MP. And again, Miami with a triple. Smitty, in terms of building a title team, is the era of super teams over, you think?
B.A., no way. Despite what happened with KD, Harden, and Kyrie in Brooklyn, front offices will always look to align stars. I think you just need the right personalities.
The Heat have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. And the Heat, another 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Indiana's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish, the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Toppin, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Murray comes in for George. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Nembhard. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Tyrese Halliburton. Now here's Walker. Here's Mathurin. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds.
And how about we check the numbers for Tyrese Halliburton? Miami has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. MP no good. The Pacers have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And it's Mathurin missing.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Ball passes to Murray. Outside Walker. Back to Murray. Outside Walker. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Jaquez. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Pass to Walker. Here's Mathurin. 29 seconds left in the third. Now here's Ball. Pounded by Rozier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball passes to Walker. And the jam by Walker.
The floor awareness of Ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Ball passes to Mathurin. It's good. Mathurin's got 7 points.
This is what makes Lonzo Ball a great facilitator. The timing and the placement on the pass.
Pacers foul. Obi Toppin. First personal foul.
First one falls for him.
Substitution on the court.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. MP shot is off. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Setting the floor for Miami. Martin at power forward with Adebayo as the center. Tyler Hero is out there with MP. And it's Jaquez in at the 3. Now here's MP. Martin the pass to Jaquez. Fires the 3. A nice shot by MP. MP's got 40 points.
They're fortunate to be leading after shooting below 40% in the first half.
Ball taking his time here. George outside. Back to Ball. Lets it go from deep. And it's Martin with the rebound. The Heat have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. From deep, MP. And the Heat, another 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Indiana calls timeout.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. We think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hi, guys. The head coach for Indiana had some instruction for his guys during the break. And coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. PA?
Thanks for that, Allie. And the Pacers making a change here. Nimhart's checked in. Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over. They lead by 5. 1:44 left in the game. Here's MP. Pass to Jaquez. Back to MP. There's the 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
to stop the run, and the basket by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 23.
And we're seeing a great mindset from Halliburton on offense. He's attacking relentlessly and getting well rewarded for it. Tremendous defensive effort, saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
To the middle.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Heat.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
We're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
And the Heat making a change here. Butler's checked in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Vucevic. The three ball. Miami grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11. MP way outside. Miami, no good that time either.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Miami with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Hero with the bucket.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And here's MP from outside. Another bucket. Wow. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
So no problem for Miami as they get the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports coverage of the NBA. We'll see you next time.